Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Dose Dope podcast. It's Iesha today only. Nikki is out. She will be back soon. She's just handling her business. And I just wanted to get on here basically alone. Just to get on here and just tell you guys, to update you guys on some things that we've gotten going on. Some events that we may have coming up, and we want to just reach out to our listeners to get them to interact with us. We know you're listening. We can see you're listening. We just want you to interact with us and let us know what you think about the show. So make sure you get us on our socials like Instagram and Facebook. I'm not on too much other things, basically just Instagram and Facebook. But if I make, a Twitter, if I use my Twitter, I'll start putting it out there. But right now, it's just not in use. But yeah, reach out to us, you guys. Let us know what you want to listen to. Because right now, you're just going to get me basically chopping it up with myself. I got some things I want to talk about anyway. Like, a couple things this week. We have been hearing about bullying, adult bullying children. And this bothers me because usually children are not even on social media. So I'm talking about Saucy Santana going at Blue Ivy's throat like that at such a young age, I know it's an old tweet, but he was old enough to know better at the time. He says that he was younger at the time and, he thinks differently and he was like depressed and all these things. I just feel like that's an excuse for bullying. And it's not like you were bullying someone of your peers, like you were bullying a child. And I don't know if you can come back from that without apologizing for it. So I don't think you can. I just don't think you can. He doesn't want to apologize for bullying Blue Ivy, but recently Jay-Z and Blue Ivy was at a basketball game, and of course Blue Ivy just looked, so cute and adorable with her. I looked like a biker's outfit. Like she's edgy, y'all. Blue is edgy these days, and she's gorgeous. And so Saucy felt the need to, I guess, comment. He just said one word, beautiful, which was super cap to me because she's always been beautiful, but now you got the time, or you don't have the time to be a petty bully when you have people like looking at you. Now that you have people like, following you and looking at you, you want to change how you feel. And I'm just not here for it. I don't even like his music like that. I don't even like him like that. So for him to like not apologize, to be like stiff about it, knowing he's wrong, and then for me, I don't know. I feel like it was also petty to comment beautiful. I don't know why. I just feel like he's not even talking to her. He's not even talking to Blue Ivy when he said that. For one, she's likely not on social media. And two, he just trolling the people who, like me, are very annoyed at the fact that he's putting her name in his mouth for no reason. Like, don't talk about what. Why are you talking about? He doesn't have any reason to be talking about Blue Ivy because he doesn't like Beyonce. You don't like Beyonce. Don't bring up her daughter in your tweets. And I just don't think it's in good form for him to be making comments on children. I don't think it's in good form for him not to apologize for those comments and for him to like double down, basically like, oh, y'all can't tell me what to do. Oh, you know, I'm a changed person. Y'all don't know me, blah, 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 blah. Honey, just say you're sorry. Just say you're sorry. Let's move on. But anyway, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's move on. Because I don't have the energy to be talking about Saucy Santana. But yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about is how J-Lo basically came out with a documentary about herself and the halftime show on Netflix. So I did give it a watch. I did, try to give it a chance. But basically, I feel like the whole time she's shitting on the opportunity she was afforded. Like, I understand that she's a performer. She doesn't need to share the stage. But at the same time, it was a very selfish project for her. I'm going to call it a vanity project. It's a vanity documentary, likely produced, I didn't look at the credits, but it's very likely produced by J-Lo. Like, she's very likely an executive producer of that documentary. So, basically the whole time she's just like, oh, I wanted to say this, we only had enough time to do this, blah, blah, blah. And she wasn't happy with the time that she had, the performance that she had to give, and the fact that she had to share the stage with Shakira. So me personally, I love Shakira. I think she's gorgeous and funny and super low-key, laid back, but immensely talented. She is one of the most talented performers I can think of. Shakira she's not just a belly dancer, which in the documentary, J-Lo mentions she doesn't want to just be belly dancing. Like, okay. She's more than just a belly dancer. She's a real performer. And I don't think J-Lo respected that. I don't think J-Lo respected the fact that Shakira is a superstar. She's not just, a singer. She's Shakira is, I'm not Latina, so I don't listen to most of her catalog, but I do, even if it's Spanish, even if I don't understand one word, I love her voice. I love her energy. And so imagine being a Spanish speaker and connecting to Shakira. I'm pretty sure she has, droves of fans. Like, she has a huge following. So for J-Lo to make a full documentary complaining about being on the stage with Shakira and not being able to have her full creativity for those, 13 minutes, she said. So, I don't think that it was a necessary thing to do or to say. She probably wants people to understand her. That's why she did this, but looking at it, it makes her look bad. It makes J-Lo look bad, and it makes Shakira look like Shakira. Super chill. She wasn't bothered by anything. She wasn't bothered. I mean, from what I seen in the doc, Shakira wasn't bothered by nothing. It was J-Lo the entire time, stressed out. And I think that is mostly because she was trying to control everything. She wanted to be in control of everything. And I don't see how sharing the stage with Shakira would have been that bad. Especially, girl, you was on a pole. Like, J-Lo was stripping on the pole. So, I mean, not stripping, but dancing, I guess. She was dancing on the pole. But, Shakira, she was over there dancing, singing, drumming. Like, Shakira had her own vibes. And I personally like Shakira's performance. I just find it a little bit ironic that, she had so much to say about the way that Shakira performs when she came out on a pole. Just saying. But anyway, I don't know if J-Lo is, trying to, I don't know, make us realize, that she's J-Lo for some reason. I don't know. Like, what was the point? What was the point of that? I feel like it's just it's a vanity thing. You just want people to, I don't know, like, fawn over her. Like, I just feel like she wants people like, oh, J-Lo, you're so strong. You're so fun. Oh, you dance. Oh, you've been doing this for so long. Oh, you're the queen, J-Lo. I feel like that's what she wanted from this documentary. She wanted people to bow down. And I'm sorry, J-Lo. I'm sorry, but you're not the one. J-Lo, you're not the one. You're one of the ones, but you're not the one, J-Lo. Sorry. You're not the Beyonce. You're not the Shakira. You're not the Rihanna. I'm sorry. J-Lo, that's not who you are. So, I think she needs to humble herself a little bit these days. And when she gets an opportunity to work with a peer, she shouldn't size them for their fame. Like, oh, I deserve to be higher. I deserve to be this. I deserve this. I deserve that. Like, you're getting what you deserve. I'm sorry. No one's after you, J-Lo. Nobody's after you. Nobody's trying to Monique you. It's fine. You're a good girl. You just need to calm down. Monique is out here struggling. Or she was. But not anymore, you guys. Monique just settled out of court with Netflix. So, if you don't remember, Monique wanted us to cancel Netflix. She literally wanted us to cancel our subscriptions, and she was dragged for it. She was dragged for having the audacity to want to fight for herself and for her people. So, she was going to she was shopping a special, and she shopped it to Netflix, and she basically was furious that they only offered her $500,000, was it? So, she sued them. She sued Netflix for basically discrimination. She felt like Netflix paid white women comedians, even if they were really bad, more money because they were white, and they paid her, or they offered her less money because she was black. In Netflix defense, it was not because she was black, it was because she wasn't well known, which in a sense it was true. Like, older people, 90s people, we know Monique because we grew up watching her on the Parkers and on Moesha and different things, She's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie, and I like her stand-up. It's like what I like for comedians to be. It's just like raw, sometimes like raunchy and loud and funny. That's what I love about watching Monique stand up. And she's very insightful with a lot of things, and she's like the auntie. She's auntie. And so I was excited for her to shop a special, but at the same time, not a lot of people knew her at that time because she was in a war with Hollywood. She was getting canceled by, was it Oprah, Tyler Perry, and somebody else. Oh, I know his face. I just don't know his name. Damien or something. I don't know. I forget. But anyway, he's a director, producer as well, and he directed Precious. The dude that directed Precious. He went after Monique for about 10 years. They had her blackballed in Hollywood because apparently she was difficult. And to an extent, I could understand. It's difficult to try to run over somebody who won't be run over. You could call her difficult because she's not taking bullshit. She's not going to be lowballed. She's not going to be disrespected. And I admire that. I don't think that she's difficult for that. I think it's difficult to be in that industry and not have a thick skin like Monique has. She's been basically bullied. Monique was bullied by those huge billionaires. Oprah has been a billionaire. Is she a billionaire? Is Oprah a billionaire? Tyler Perry's a billionaire. Is he a billionaire? I don't know. These 100 millionaires, I don't know. These people, they had their foot on her neck for a long time, and she wasn't in anything, but she was still known. She was still out here on Instagram, on Facebook. She was touring. She just wasn't on TV and movies as much, so she still had her fans. She was still serving her fans. And I just think that you just have to love your craft. You have to love what you do to be hated by everyone in your industry just because you are outspoken. And what a person who makes a living in front of a microphone, they have stuff to say. They want to say something. So she's not going to mute herself, mute her light to make other people feel better. And I respect that. So yes, I don't know what the terms were for her to settle. I'm pretty sure money was a huge factor. I'm pretty sure she's about to get some producing credits. She's about to produce her own Netflix either special or even sitcom, because we know she can do a sitcom. I'm pretty sure people are watching The Parkers on Netflix right now. Oh my gosh. That's probably what it is. Netflix, they're seeing people watching The Parkers and they're like, oh man, after all this time, people still like this. I think she got her relevancy now. I think she got her relevancy. I know that bonnet trick. I'm going to call it the bonnet trick because, but everybody was talking about Monique for at least 2 weeks about this bonnet situation, and still, every time I'm wearing a bonnet outside my house, I hear her in my head, do better. And I'm like, no, I won't. So, yeah, I mean, she has had a long road, and I'm happy she settled out of court, and I look forward to the special or project that she's going to be putting out with Netflix. It will even be better if she just got the money. If she was just like, okay, you can give me this much and we're done. We're out of court. but she don't put any of her projects on Netflix. She goes to like, I don't know, Hulu or Paramount or somebody. Like that would be the boss move for me. But she probably wants to be on Netflix. I don't know. It's like Colin Kaepernick still wants to play football, even though he's raging against the machine. But anyway, congrats to Monique and her settlement. Okay, so another topic of discussion is Drake dropped an album this past Friday. So I did get a chance to listen, and if this was a physical album, I would definitely return it to the store. Sorry, I want my money back. But because I streamed it, I'm good. I want my time back. If I can get my time back, that would be nice, but I can't. So let me talk about it. Let me drag Drake for releasing this piece of garbage. I'm not going to call it total garbage. There were some things that I liked. First of all, the one thing that I hate about this album is that everything sounds the same. The whole list sounds the same. Even the songs that I like sounds like the songs that I don't like. So it's kind of hard to talk about this album, really, because I love Drake. I was so excited to listen to this Drake album, a dance album. Everybody's like, oh, this is dance hall. And I'm like, oh, shit, some dance hall Drake. I was like, okay, we got the accents, okay. It's not what I was giving, or not what I was getting from what it was giving. What it's giving is sadness, Drake. The album is giving sadness. It's giving you broke my heart. It's giving I have many hoes, I don't need you. It's giving I'm sad. It's not giving dance. It's getting I'm in this club right now, so I don't think about you. And that's not what we want to be listening to when we're trying to be in the club vibing. Like, we don't want to be thinking about while we're there. We just want to be there having a good time. I don't think a dance breakup album was the move. It's just not the move. I don't know if it's because, dancehall is popular. People like Afrobeats. I don't think Afrobeats and dancehall is the same thing, though. Because I didn't really hear many Afrobeats in the album, but it's called dancehall. So yeah, I think it's very different. But anyway, I think he's releasing this as a corporate exchange. Like, I do feel like that he maybe participated in the production of this album. He wasn't just like in the studio reading the words as it sounds. Like, it sounds like he's just in the studio reading the words into the microphone. But I don't think that's exactly what it was. I think it was a tone that corporate wanted to release. Whatever. I didn't listen to the entire album because I was wasting my time. I didn't like it. But I heard that 21 Savage is on the album. So I will listen to that song, and I won't listen to anything else. I'm not going to waste any more time on, what's it called? Honestly, never mind. Honestly, never mind, Drake. I don't want to listen. But, yeah. He did a music video for one of his songs on the album with Tristan Thompson, where apparently Tristan Thompson was his best man and he was marrying 23 women. Okay, so Drake is a huge basketball fan. Huge. I don't think the number 23 is just a number here. I think it's a basketball thing. I think 23 is a basketball thing. I'm always going to think that. There's nobody going to convince me that 23 means anything other than Michael Jordan. I think that was Jordan's number. I think he probably idolizes Michael Jordan, and he probably thinks 23 is a lucky number. If you're a basketball fan, if you're a basketball fanatic, you do think 23 is a lucky number. You look at the number 23 and your heart flutters. So I think that means something to Drake. Also, Tristan Thompson is an NBA player, so I think he gets the same vibes. Like, he gets the same vibes from the same number. But Tristan Thompson is not only an NBA player, but he's a baby daddy to probably 23 baby mamas. 23. Okay, no, not 23 baby mamas, but like 3 or 4 baby mamas. And Khloe Kardashian is one of them. So apparently, Khloe just found out that Tristan cheated again. And at this point, I'm mad at her. I'm not mad at Tristan Thompson. At this point, I'm mad at Khloe because I love her. I think she deserves better. I think that she has a good heart. I just think that she's very damaged as a person, and she's letting this giant dick just fuck her all over the streets. Like just slapping her around, just dick slapping her all over Hollywood, all over the Calabasas, getting dick slapped by Tristan Thompson because he doesn't care about her enough not to cheat on her. And she doesn't care about herself enough not to be cheated on constantly. Like, constantly. Have we ever had a year of their relationship when him cheating hasn't come out? Has there ever been a year of Tristan and Khloe dating and it did not come out that he was cheating on her? From day one. From day one, he's been cheated on her, and it's been like 5 years at this point, and she's still getting cheated on every year. So, Khloe, I'm mad. Girl, go to therapy. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to have a big Jamaican dick slap you around all over your neighborhood. You don't need to take that. That man is too damn big, too damn ugly. Tristan is not cute. Over here, like, ruining lives. He's ruining lives and careers. And he's not even cute. He looks like a very smiley raccoon. He's always smiling. Nigga's always happy because his balls are never full. He's always on somebody trying to get that shit out. He's always happy. So, I'm mad at Khloe. I'm not mad at Tristan. He's shown her who he is many times, and she goes for it. She's like, okay, all right, I'll see you when you come back. Oh, we'll be here when you get back. I mean, at this point, I'm not gonna believe anything less. If she doesn't grow a dick just as big as his and slap him with it a couple times, I just can't fuck with her no more. My self-esteem is not that great. Like, I know I'm bad and everything, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm probably not as bad as I think I am. Maybe I need to learn accounting or something. Like, I don't know, maybe I need to do something else with my life to feel, like I'm on a higher vibration than what I'm on right now. But I don't care how low I am. I could be thinking like I'm garbage. I could think that, but I'm not going to let somebody else tell me that. If you tell me that, if somebody else tells me that I'm garbage, that's not going to make me stay with them. That's not going to make me give them babies. It's not going to make me respect them. It's no, I'll be done. I'll be getting cheated on constantly will make you feel like you're not enough, that you're the garbage, you're not worth loving. So I wouldn't want to feel like that. If I was Chloe, I wouldn't want to feel that way. So I would find a relationship that makes me happy, that I don't have to feel like that. I mean, because it's just one man. You don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. Okay? She didn't even marry Tristan. She just had a baby by him. And if she wanted another baby, girl, you should have put some eggs away. I mean, you have the means. If you still have your eggs, just use his sperm. You have the means. It's not like he cares. But anyway, I just don't think that she needs to be putting herself through all of that I'm pretty sure she's doing it for another baby. She's probably like trying to have another baby by him. A lot of women, they have a baby by one man and they feel embarrassed if they don't have all of their babies by the same man, even if that man is little garbage. She won't want to move on until she's got her eggs out, until she's fertilized her eggs. She's not going to leave. And it's a sad situation, but that's the situation that I see them in. I could be wrong, I'm over here just reading blogs, watching videos. I could be wrong. But, yeah, if Chloe was the man, they would be calling her a simp. And that's the thing, like, I don't know why it's a simp thing to do, to cherish your woman. Like, if you want to be all over her, I think that's fine. I would like that. I think I need a simp man, but I mean, not just a simp man, but a simp man who's, I don't know. I think I just want a simp man. My man is not a simp. He is not going to be all over me like that. He'll give me about 10 minutes. And then he won't talk to me for the rest of the day. A simp man, he would be like rubbing my feet all day, feeding me grapes. I will feel like a queen. I mean, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be like swept off their feet every single day? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe that's not what a simp is. I'm not young anymore. I don't know the terms, you guys. So anyway, I think that is. Oh no, Beyonce. Yes, Beyonce is releasing an album next month, you guys. So let's start a countdown. Let's get excited because the queen is coming back. It's been too long. I feel like her Lion King album was the most I've heard from her in a very long time. And it was so different. It's like you can't twerk to the Lion King album. But it was very empowering. And so this one is called Renaissance. The new album she just announced is Renaissance. I love the name. Very Beyonce. And I hope that it's more dance than political. I hope it's a lot more love, like, adult love. I want to see her talk about her kids. I want to see her talk about her marriage, her design choices. I want to be all up in her life. Like this album that's coming out, I want it to be like a Beyonce reality show. That's what I'm hoping this album is gonna be. Like, let us see what you've been up to, girl. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to make sure I shout out the queen. And I guess that's it for this podcast, you guys. So sorry if you guys miss Nikki. I miss her too. She'll be back very soon. And I just hope that you are tied over with this episode, but we'll have more episodes coming out weekly. We did take a short break. We had a very busy week and a couple technical issues, I should say, but we'll be up and we'll be back better than ever next week and the coming weeks after that. So thank you guys for tuning in again, and don't forget to add us on Instagram, and you know what? I don't think that we have a Dose Dope Facebook. You know, once y'all start communicating with us, then we'll be like, okay, we can make a group on Facebook. Because I don't want to make a group on Facebook and nobody's going to join it. Like, talk to us, you guys. Like, leave a comment. Watch our videos. We do have a YouTube, Dose Dope. It's just YouTube channel, Dose Dope. That's our channel. So look us up on YouTube and subscribe, because we'll have videos up periodically. We're going to try to shoot for every week, but with the situation our equipment is in, it's going to end up being periodically for a while. All right, that's it, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And even though it's just me, I appreciate you listening. And hopefully when you come back next week, it'll be the both of us. Shout out to Nikki, by the way. And I'll see you next week. Bye.